So we belong to the Gaudiya Sampradaya. Gaudiya means Gaudiya, Gaud Desh is called Bengal. There are Pancha Gaud. Punjab is also called Gaud Desh, and there are 5 Gauda and 5 Dravida. In southern India they are called Dravida. And in North India they are called Gauda Desh. So Gauda, Bengal is also Gauda. And the Vaishnavas belonging to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's cult, they are called Gaudiya Vaishnava, Bengali Vaishnava. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu happened to be a Bengali, but he belonged to the Madhva Sampradaya. His guru was Ishwar Puri, and his guru, Ishwar Puri's guru, was Madhavendra Puri. And Madhavendra Puri belonged to Madhvacharya Sampradaya. And the Gopal, the Nathadara Gopal, that belonged to, originally it was owned by Madhavendra Puri. Then it was delivered, the deity was delivered to the Vishnu Swami Sampradaya. Madhavendra Puri was a great devotee in this Gaudiya Sampradaya. And in this Govardhan, there was Gopal, I want to say covered by dirty and jungles and trees. So the Gopal, when Madhavendra Puri was in Vrindavan, the Gopal in dream expressed himself, Madhavendra Puri, I am very much suffocated, I am covered by this dirt and jungle, please re-excavate me from this condition and install me in the temple. So Madhavendra Puri, with the help of villagers, he excavated the earth and found this Gopal Murti. And this Gopal Murti was installed by the help of the villagers very luxuriantly. For so many days there was festival. That is the way of installing this. At least for 7 days there must be festival. So after some days, Madhavendra Puri was informed in dream that since I was long within the earth, my body is very much heated. So you kindly bring some sandalwood from Jagannath Puri and smear all over the body the pulp of sandalwood, then I shall be happy. So Madhavendra Puri was a very old man at that time, and it is the order of Gopalji, so we started for Jagannath Puri. And we way, there is a Gopinatha temple in Orissa, on the border of Orissa and Bengal, in the district of Dantan, that is called Dantan. So he stayed there overnight, and he saw that the Gopinathji was offered kheer, 7 pots of kheer. So Madhavendra Puri thought within himself, if I could taste little kheer, then I would also make such kheer to offer my Gopal in Vrindavan. Then he thought that, oh, I am so stupid that before offering to the deity, I am thinking of eating it. He thought himself to be very much culprit, and he immediately left the temple. No, I shall not. I am committing offense. It is an offense. Therefore, when you bring bhog for the deity, it should be covered, so that we greedy men may not see it and try to taste it. You see, Kanistha Adhikaris, they sometimes do that. Sometimes they take away something before offering to the deity. These are great offenses. So Madhavendra Puri thought it that he was a great offender. He should not live in this temple, he should go outside. So he went outside and underneath a tree he was chanting Hare Krishna, just pass over the night, then proceed towards Jagannath Puri. So at night the deity Gopinatha was asking the pujari, the priest, that I have kept one pot of kheer behind my back garment, pitavastra. If you take this pot of kheer, condensed milk, to Madhavendra Puri, he is sitting underneath a tree and offered. So the pujari wake up, and actually when he opened the door of the deity room, he found that pot of kheer. So he could understand that this Madhavendra Puri is not an ordinary devotee, he is a great devotee, otherwise how the Lord has stolen this pot for him. Since then, that Gopinath is famous as Khirachora Gopinath. Khirachora Gopinath, the Gopinath who stole the kheer for his devotee. He is known as thief, Khirachora. He is famous as a great thief. Still people go to see him, how nice this thief is. That is the difference between Krishna and ourselves. When we are thieves, we are beaten by shoes. And when Krishna is thief, he is worshipped by devotees. Just like Krishna is worshipped as a ranchor who left the war field. When a man leaves the war field, and he is called coward. But Krishna, everyone knows, for pastimes, he left the war field. But in the Gujarat province, Krishna is the ranchor who left the war field. That is cowardice, but still is war field. That is absolutism. Krishna, in any condition, he is Krishna. Either as Khirachora Gopinath or as a taunt to the gopis or anywhere in the material world which is abominable. But when Krishna does it, because he is absolute, it is good. That is absolutism. You cannot accuse Krishna that, oh, you have done like this. Whatever he has done, it is right. So, just last evening, one boy was criticizing Krishna, that why Krishna makes this distinction, Sri Shudra Vaishya, as Papajuni. So, this is godlessness, that we dare to criticize Krishna. We should not criticize Krishna. But those who are unaware of Krishna's position, they do, we have to inform them rightly what is the right thing. So actually, Krishna says that even the Sri Shudra Vaishya, they are also elevated to the highest position if they take the center of the lotus feet of Krishna. Man hi patha vyapasritya jeepishu papajona. The papajoni, the pious man or impious man, that is consideration of this material world, so long we are in this material world, there must be, this is good and this is bad. Although there is nothing good in this material world, everything is bad. But we have concocted some formula that this is good and this is bad. Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj say, Daitte Bhadra Bhadra Sakali Sama. In the material world, Bhadra Bhadra, anything, Bhadra and Abhadra, good and bad, they are simply mental concoction. There cannot be anything good. Just like a man suffering from some disease, lying on the bed, a friend goes and asks him, my dear friend, how you are feeling today? He can say, yes, I am feeling today all right. What is that all right? He is lying on the bed and he is taking medicine and so many discomforts are there and still he says, I am well. So in the material world, this prosperity, so-called prosperity, is not prosperity. Because the next life, I do not know what is going to happen. And the next life is there. Janma mrityu jarabhyadhi, dukkha dushana darsana. That was learned man. He sees always that my happiness, what is the value of this happiness? I will have to die. I will have to accept old age. I will have to suffer from disease. And as soon as I die again, I will have to enter into the womb of a particular mother to take birth again. So where is the happiness? In the womb of the mother, to live for 10 months in a very awkward position, we have forgotten, that is not very happiness. So, our point was that this Madhavendra Puri, when he got that pot of condensed milk, kheer, and the priest praised him, oh, you are such a great devotee that Krishna has stolen for you this the condensed milk, so you take it. And he bowed down before him to this dust of the lotus feet. Then Madhavendra thought that now I have got this pot of condensed milk, next morning it will be advertised and people will come in throng to congratulate me. So better leave this place immediately. That means he did not want to be advertised as a great devotee. He left, but immediately as he reached Jagannath Puri, the news was already there. And every man came to congratulate him, oh, Madhavendra Puri, you are so great devotee that Krishna has stolen this condensed milk, we have heard it. So the point is that a devotee, even he does not know, does not want advertisement, Krishna advertises it. Krishna advertises it without his intention. Krishna wants to see that his devotee is very much advertised as devotee. Therefore, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was talking with Ramananda, that who is the most famous man, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu inquired, asked this question from Ramananda. He answered, he is the most famous man who is known as a great devotee of Krishna. He is the most famous. The whole thing is that Srila Swami is giving a stress very strongly that you can simply chant Hare Krishna mantra without undergoing any ritualistic ceremony. Actually, it is very difficult to understand
Madhavendra Puri, our predecessor, Acharya, and he also has composed a nice verse. He says, my dear Gayatri Mantra, I offer you my respect, but no more I can chant Gayatri Mantra. In this way, taking bath early in the morning, that's a good recommendation for spiritual advancement. But Madhavendra Puri says, now I am unable to execute this order. Please excuse me. In this way, he has described in many ways. At last he concludes that I shall sit down somewhere underneath a tree and simply remember Govinda's name. That is sufficient. He says, please excuse me, please excuse me, please excuse me. But this Madhavendra's statement is not for the neophyte devotees. We should not imitate Madhavendra. Madhavendra Puri was the spiritual master of Ishwar Puri. Ishwar Puri was the spiritual master of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, the position of Madhavendra Puri, the position of Haridas Thakur, they are different from our position. We should not imitate that because Madhavendra Puri gave up everything and simply concentrated his mind in chanting Mahamantra, Hare Krishna or Haridas Thakur. Therefore, I shall also do that. I shall not rise early in the morning, I shall not take bath, I shall not worship the deity, simply I shall. That is not possible. That is not possible. But actually, if anyone can chant Hare Krishna mantra offenselessly and in devotion and love, that the first thing is love, not force. Love. It is called automatically, spontaneously. Spontaneous. That's like Rupa Goswami. He says that how I shall chant Hare Krishna mantra in one tongue. If I had hundreds and thousands of tongues, then I could chant and relish what is Hare Krishna mantra. That is a different stage. We should not imitate. But actually this is a fact that simply by chanting Hare Krishna mantra, you can get relief from all kinds of performances, ritualistic ceremonies. That is the point stressed by Srila Prabhupada.
Viraha. This bhajan is recommended by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. To feel separation for Krishna. That is best bhajan. To feel separation. The more you feel, just like Chaitanya Mahaprabhu demonstrated, for want of Krishna, he is becoming mad, ecstatic. This is Radharani's attitude. When Krishna went to Vrindavan, Mathura, leaving the gopis in Vrindavan. So Krishna knew that all the gopis will be overwhelmed on account of my separation. So he sent Uddhava to pacify them. At that time, Radharani displayed just like mad. So these songs are following the footsteps of Radharani, feeling the separation of Krishna. I think this morning I have explained one verse. Hai Deena Dayadranatha He Mathuranatha Kadavalokasse. So this bhajan in separation of Krishna, that is our Gaudiya Vaishnava philosophy. To feel separation from Krishna, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Govinda Virahena me, Jugaitam Nimishena, Chakshusha Pravishaitam, Sunnaitam Jagat Sadvam, Govinda Virahena me. Jugaitam Nimishena, in one moment he is appearing to me just like 12 years. Jugaitam Nimishena, Chakshusha Pravishaitam, and tears coming down just like torrents of rain. Sunnaitam Jagat Sarvam. The whole world appears to be vacant. Why? Govinda Virahena me, on account of separation from Govinda. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after taking leave from his mother, left Bengal towards Orissa, and on the entrance, the district of Balasar, there is a nice temple called Khirachora Gopinatha temple, and he saw the temple. Here, the scene is arranged that there is nice temple, within the temple there is Radha Krishna deity, Khirachora Gopinatha. The pujaris are there, arati is being taken place, and at that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered with his followers, chanting Hare Krishna, and he saw the deity and danced before him. And when the arati was finished, prayer was finished, then he sat down, talked with his associates, Nityananda and Gadadhar and Murari. So Nityananda Prabhu described about the Khirachora Gopinath, the story of Khirachora Gopinath. It was a very nice story.
Reading from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita, Madhya Leela, Chapter 4, chapter titled Sri Madhavendra Puri's Devotional Service. Prabhu kahe Nityananda karo ho vichar, Puri sama bhagyavan jagate nahi yaar. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked Nityananda Prabhu to judge whether there was anyone within the world as fortunate as Madhavendra Puri. Dugdha dana chhale Krishna yare dekha dila, teen bare swapne ashi yare agya kaila. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Madhavendra Puri was so fortunate that Krishna personally appeared before him on the plea of delivering milk. 3 times the Lord gave orders to Madhavendra Puri in dreams. Yar preme vasha hoya prakata hoila, seva angikar kori jagata tarila. Being obliged because of the loving affairs of Madhavendra Puri, Lord Krishna himself appeared as the Gopala deity, and accepting his service, he liberated the whole world. Yar lagi Gopinatha shir koilo churi, ateva naam hoilo shir chora kari. On account of Madhavendra Puri, Lord Gopinath stole the pot of sweet rice. Thus, he became famous as Kṣīra-corā, the thief who stole the sweet rice. Ato boli pade prabhu tar krita shloka, ye shloka chandre jagat koryache aloka. After saying this, Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu read the famous verse of Madhavendra Puri. That verse is just like the moon. It has spread illumination all over the world. Ghashite ghashite yaiche malaya jasar, gandha badhe taiche e shlokera vichar. Continuous rubbing increases the aroma of Malaya sandalwood. Similarly, consideration of this verse increases one's understanding of its importance. Ratnagana madhye yaiche kaustubha mani, rasa kavya madhye taiche ei shloka gani. As the Kaustubha Mani is considered the most precious of valuable stones, this verse is similarly considered the best of poems dealing with the mellows of devotional service. ए श्लोक कहिया चेन राधा ठाकुराणी, तार कृपाए स्फुरिया चे माधवेंद्र वाणी. Actually, this verse was spoken by Srimati Radharani herself, and by her mercy only was it manifest in the words of Madhavendra Puri. Kiba Gaura Chandra Iha Kore Asvadan, Iha Asvadite Ar Nahi Chautha Jana. Only Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has tasted the poetry of this verse. No fourth man is capable of understanding it. Purport. This indicates that only Srimati Radharani, Madhavendra Puri, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu are capable of understanding the purport of this verse. Shesh kale e shloka pathite siddhi prapti hoilo puri shlokera sahite. Madhavendra Puri recited this verse again and again at the end of his material existence. Thus, uttering this verse, he attained the ultimate goal of life. Ai Deena Dayardranath he, Mathuranath Kadavalokyase, Hridayam Tvad Alokakataram, Daita Bhramyati Kim Karomi Aham. O my Lord, O most merciful Master, O Master of Mathura, when shall I see you again? Because of my not seeing you, my agitated heart has become unsteady. O most beloved one, what shall I do now? The uncontaminated devotees who strictly depend on the Vedanta philosophy are divided into four sampradayas or transcendental parties. Out of the four sampradayas, the Sri Madhvacharya Sampradaya was accepted by Madhavendra Puri. Thus he took sannyasa according to parampara, the disciplic succession. Beginning from Madhvacharya down to the spiritual master of Madhavendra Puri, the Acharya named Lakshmipati, there was no realization of devotional service in conjugal love. Sri Madhavendra Puri introduced the conception of conjugal love for the first time in the Madhvacharya Sampradaya. And this conclusion of the Madhvacharya Sampradaya was revealed by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he toured southern India and met the Tattvavadis who supposedly belonged to the Madhvacharya Sampradaya. When Sri Krishna left Vrindavan and accepted the kingdom of Mathura, Srimati Radharani, out of ecstatic feelings of separation, expressed how Krishna can be loved in separation. Thus, devotional service in separation is central to this verse. Worship in separation is considered by the Gaudiya Madhva Sampradaya to be the topmost level of devotional service. According to this conception, the devotee thinks of himself as very poor and neglected by the Lord. Thus, he addresses the Lord as Deena Dayardranatha, as did Madhavendra Puri. Such an ecstatic feeling is the highest form of devotional service. Because Krishna had gone to Mathura, Srimati Radharani was very much affected, and she expressed herself thus: My dear Lord, because of your separation, my mind has become overly agitated. Now tell me, what can I do? I am very poor, and you are very merciful. So kindly have compassion upon me, and let me know when I shall see you. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was always expressing the ecstatic emotions of Srimati Radharani that she exhibited when she saw Uddhava at Vrindavan. Similar feelings experienced by Madhavendra Puri are expressed in this verse. Therefore, Vaishnavas in the Gaudiya Madhva Sampradaya say that the ecstatic feelings experienced by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu during his appearance came from Sri Madhavendra Puri through Ishvara Puri. All the devotees in the line of the Gaudiya Madhva Sampradaya accept these principles of devotional service.